We are all here today to celebrate the marriage of Judy and Daniel, and to be witnesses and supporters of the commitment they share with one another. Together, we are a group of the most important people in their lives, and they have brought us here to publicly recognize that we have all played some special part in the love they share today.
When she walks into a place, your reaction is either, oh, thank goodness, Judy is here, it's gonna be a great time, or oh no, it's Tuesday, and Judy is here, it's gonna be a wild time.
We're always, Judy for us is always an adventure. When Judy came to us and said she was going to another country and moving away, we just wanted to know that she was going to be safe with another family. That was the biggest and most important thing to us. That was all that we worried about. We would have never imagined that that would have meant that we come to Lumley Castle and that we get to be here today, but Judy, get out of the pool. Honestly, Judy, you do everything and everything in big measures, and we can tell that tonight because we all love you in big measures. Everybody here, I think we all know that this is what you wanted, this is everything that you dreamt of, and Danny, good luck with that, buddy.
We have one last thing.
We didn't even plan this, I promise, but she said it in her vows, but we've been saying it for years. Who's in charge of Judy duty? But we're glad to give it to you for life.
Judy, you're honestly marrying a great man. He's my best friend. He's great at dancing. You'll all see it later. He's tall for a British guy. We're all midgets. You're all fucking giants, aren't you? He's handsome. He's thoughtful. He's sexy. He's kind. He's caring. He's loving. Judy, you've taken Connor's dream man.
One particular time I will always remember on holiday when Danny getting injured. We were going out on a night out, we'd all had far too much to drink. The rest of the boys were with questionable women, and Danny disappeared. 10-15 minutes had gone, I walked out onto the front of the bar, and the next thing there's a horse darting towards me. I'm petrified of horses, and next thing he's riding one. Well, that's Danny, you just can't predict him.
Judy and Daniel want to thank you all for being here and to recognize how important each and every one of you are to their relationship. They would also like to recognize all of those who couldn't be here today, as they are certainly missed but not forgotten on this day of celebration. Speaking of important people, there were none more important in influencing the lives of Judy and Daniel than their parents. With that said, who gives Judy away in marriage to this man?
Mother and
I think it's safe to say we've had so many exciting things to look forward to, but this moment, when I can hold your hand and tell you how much I love you, is what I've looked forward to the most.
You make it.
So, a few years ago, Sarah was on holiday. Me and Danny and a few others, we wanted to go back to Danny's for a few drinks afterwards. A lot of you have been to Sarah's house, it's great, we love partying there. And so we get back and Danny's forgot the key. Sophie wasn't there to look after us like she usually does. So I turn around and Danny's got a screwdriver in his hand. I'm like, Danny, what are you doing? He's like, trust me, I can get in. So he starts taking this screwdriver to the front door lock. We had to sleep at Connor's house. So Sarah, the next week I go around to your house, I go in the fridge, and there's a monitor above the fridge. and there's cameras on it. I'm like, Sarah, did you get CCTV? And she said, when I was away last week, someone tried to break in.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together to meet the new Mr. and Mrs. Pennington.
Judy, you look absolutely unreal today. When you walked out the aisle, I wasn't sure what my reaction was going to be, but you had me in tears straight away. I feel like the luckiest man in the world right now to be marrying you and to be able to call you my wife for the rest of my life. I think we will both agree that when we first met in the pizza shop in downtown Denver, thank you, Shani, in our wildest dreams and thoughts, we would never have guessed we'd have made it here today. However, I think we will also agree it didn't take long for us to realize this could be something special. When you first invited me to the lake after meeting you only twice, I have to say I wondered what I was getting myself into. When I arrived to find a family even bigger than my own and somebody telling me about Judy duty, I was more and more skeptical. However, this didn't last long. I seem to remember the first night sitting around the fire, Tyler was feeding me beer bongs, Tom was making me shotgun beers. I was like, this could be a pretty good weekend. The rest of the weekend consisted of me being dragged around behind the ski bowl, Judy making me walk to the top of the hill at the opposite side of the lake, people looking at me like I was crazy because they had no idea what I was saying, which still hasn't changed. And the kids making me repeat things 10 times so they could laugh at me because of how I sounded. I'm so thankful to all of your family for making that first weekend at the lake what it was, and I really do think it was the start of our special story. Over the following 5 years, we have shared some amazing experiences and memories, and definitely some not so good, but you have been my rock through it all, and I really couldn't have asked for anyone better to spend it with. I feel like I have to mention chemo. It was a big part of both of our lives, and it was a point when I decided I not only wanted to buy you a dog, but I also wanted to make you my wife. And I know some of your family are sad not to be able to call you Dr. Davis, but I truly can't wait to call you Dr. Pennington. Finally, Judy, thank you for organising this amazing day. I'm sure it will be a bit of a surprise to you all. I didn't actually do that much. I think you'll all agree this place looks amazing, and I really don't know how you managed to put this all together whilst doing your doctorate, looking after me, and organising and persuading 50 Americans to come over here for it. But thank you. With all this being said, I would like to raise a toast to my new wife, Judy Pennington.